What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. If you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course playing with them. I try to upload new videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so check back on those days to see what I've uploaded, or just hit that bell icon to be notified when I do upload new videos. And if you enjoyed this video by the end, please remember to hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It is a small goal of mine to hit at least one new subscriber per video. So help me reach that small goal and be my one new subscriber for this video. So thank you so much in advance. But let's get right on into it. As always, the information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Bad Magic Girl, aka the Buff Collector. And today, guys, I have for you the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian Incinerator Trooper. This guy is so cool. I mean, look at him. Hasbro really outdid themselves on this one, especially with that flame accessory. That is a really cool addition to it. I've noticed recently that Hasbro has been stepping up their game in terms of accessories with certain figures, which is very much welcome because their price point has been going up, slightly every so often, and so it's nice to see them, trying to justify that price point a little more by giving us at least an extra accessory other than, the weapon that the figure comes with. But this guy is really cool. I mean, he is really well done, in my opinion. Hasbro did a really well job with the weathering on the paint of this figure, unlike their job on the the 332nd Clone Trooper, Ahsoka Tano Trooper, where it just looks kind of sloppy. Even though it's supposed to look, kind of rushed and whatnot, it just looks too sloppy in a way, where, I don't know, there's just something off about it. It looks kind of rushed. But this guy's weathering is very well done, kind of like the Clone Trooper Phase 1 Lieutenant's weathering is really well done. So let's go ahead and get a closer look at the accessories of this figure. So first off, you get the flamethrower gun, of course, that he carries. And while I would wish they would have painted it a little more metallic and maybe a little wash or dry brush on it, it is really detailed. As you can see all the exhaust holes right here, all those little intricate details back here and whatnot. So that is really cool and well done, and it is connected through this cable to his backpack, which carries the gas or fuel, whatever they use in the Star Wars universe to fuel their flamethrowers. And the backpack also comes with a Empire emblem right there. This figure just has a lot of well done detail. Even this shoulder pad right here looks a little weathered and dirty, so I love that they did that for me, because me personally, I am not a customizer and I cannot weather figures for the life of me. So whenever they come a little weathered and dirty, I really do appreciate it, especially when it's a well done job and it doesn't look kind of forced, kind of like the new Remnant Stormtroopers. As tempting as those were, having an army of the same weathered looking Stormtroopers just doesn't sound appealing to me. But I have 4 regular Stormtroopers because the army is mainly made up of clean Stormtroopers, so that works out. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and look at the flame effect. This thing is large, guys. Look at it. I mean, this thing is long. So you really do have to play with the balance of the figure because of it when you have it on there. But you can pose them with it on there and balance them out. I had them, see right there, look, I'm not even holding them, look, there's space in the back. So you can pose them and whatnot. It's just you're gonna have to take some time to really figure out what stances he can do with the flame effect. But when you take the flame effect off, it's like a typical figure. You could do a lot more basic stands and whatnot. But so that is basically it for the accessories. So let's go ahead, take the gun out of his hand, and take a look at the articulation of this figure. Stand him up straight. All right. Oh, my one gripe with this figure, guys, is his backpack. The holes are too big, so it just moves and if you just move it slightly, it just comes out of place. Like, there's no other way around it. You can't really move it without it popping out. So anytime you move the figure, you're gonna have to constantly check and probably reposition the holes and re-put them in. Just a heads up. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation of this figure. So he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. In fact, he can turn his head all the way around. He can look that far down and that far up. And this is one of those new figures with a head inside. You can see the ears right there. So that's pretty cool. This one is actually one of the more well done ones. The helmet doesn't look weird or anything. It just looks actual size, which is really awesome. His arms do go all the way up because the pad right here, the shoulder pad, does attach to the top piece of the armor here and not the arm, so it allows you to raise his arm all the way. Unfortunately, that means you cannot rotate his arms fully all the way around, but they do go all the way up and back decently. And with, you also get a butterfly joint right in there, if you can see it. See, forward, back, right there. So that's nice. That's a nice new inclusion that they're starting to include in these Black Series figures. So thank you, Hasbro. It is a single hinge joint elbow, but he does go all the way past 45 like that, and it does rotate. Looking at his waist articulation, he can crunch forward that much, and he can't crunch back that much. He does twist at the waist as well. Looking at his leg articulation, he can kick out that far and kick back that far. Looking at his knee articulation, he can go back just, I guess, past 90, and it does swivel at the knee as well. Looking at his ankle articulation, it is really tight on that one, so let's take a look at this one. It goes down that much, and it will go up that much, and it is on a ball rocker joint as well. So overall, guys, just an amazing, fantastic figure. I'm super happy with it. I'm super happy that I picked him up. I can't wait to shoot with him. So let's go ahead, take him outside, take some cool pics, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find more over at CoolFigurez on Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.